Hello there. Today I will talk about supporting women who help men in the name of love delusion that does more harm than good. For the sake of your future and prosperity, don't ever help men. Even when you already helped yourself to reach a goal. It's for your best interest to avoid men who don't know what they want to do with their lives or still in the progress of achieving their goals, because if they have the chance they will take advantage of you. Helping men is like drowning, and he keeps you underwater so that you alone will suffer the hardships while has every obstacle out of the way. Men will always accuse potential girlfriends of getting in the way of a man's dream, while in reality it's usually men who ruins a woman's dream. All of a sudden you see flourishing careers being destroyed because men want a wife at home for the kids or for him. It's hardly a woman's choice to give up everything, otherwise they wouldn't dedicate their time to education and would have chose to become a housekeeper. A man's dream usually gets enriched by women, even if they feel that a man will give them a luxurious life. Men still achieve more because of women who support them. But a woman's dream usually gets ruined by the men who's supposed to love them enough not to get in between that. When the woman gets pregnant they become cowardly dogs, or they demand you to stay at home. I hardly see women put pressure on men to stop chasing his dream. You still see men work overseas, have 2 jobs or a demanding career, and the woman just sits at home anxiously waiting until she gets the news that she's replaced by a fling that could be her granddaughter. If you don't learn to guard your dream and future from them, then they will rob you from a good life. Don't fall for the silly delusion that he will love you more for helping him up, because if holding on to the end of the stick makes him love you more, then he never truly loved you in the first place. He will not be thankful for helping him. His next fling will for turning a beta male into something that fits her luxurious lifestyle. Don't be fooled by the fact that he stayed with you for years. If men can upgrade, they will leave you behind. History never mattered to men, even if you caught a bullet for him, or gave up your whole career to enrich his life. When a good-looking gold digger walks by, then he will leave you. And when he realized that the gold digger is only using him for his money, then they will try and get back with you, or he will view all women as gold diggers, and even you just to criminalize your character for not leaving yourself as an option for him. Instead of putting the blame on himself, he takes his revenge by being hateful for the next few years until he sees you replace him with something better. Only then he will shut up about you and find out the hard way that he lost the best woman. Men always learn the hard way that a pretty woman can be found everywhere, but a good woman is harder to find when it's too late. Men are never nice to you just because they are raised that way. They do it because they want something from you or because of guilt. But they make exceptions for their potential fling. A woman that keeps on taking is more worthy to invest in than the wife who stood by his side during good and bad times. Yet heaps of women invest in men, while helping men never made women look good. People will look at you like you're just sticking around with him until he hits the jackpot so that you can have a chunk after the divorce, but they never appreciate the everlasting support coming from her side, or that you financially supported him while he was broke. But when it's you who is helped from the ground up, people will praise the man more than they will ever praise you, because if it weren't for him you wouldn't have made it this far.